This reading is for air signs, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements. So it could be in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, or if you're just drawn to this message, then take what resonates. We're just going to pull whatever wants to come out today. If you want a personal reading or want to know what spiritual services we offer, our site should just be over here somewhere. Truth, justice and peace, guidance, affirmation messages. You have the collective Gemini, Libra, Aquarius at this time. Okay, so we have the meerkat, get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. We have the octopus, practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. The platypus, stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life. And the honeybee, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. This came out for the last reading we've done on here, so I think that's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, so you might have those placements too. And at the base of the deck is the cat. It's time to strike out on your own and relinquish your overdependency on others. Okay, so for some of you'll being called to be a little bit more trusting of those around you. I'm hearing, so like, I do hear like trust issues a little bit. So I don't know if some of you aren't used to experiencing close friendships. Like, I'm specifically, because it says friends, that's what I'm specifically seeing, is some of you aren't used to experiencing close friendships, or you're, gone through stuff in the past, and it's kind of given you a bit of, I'm seeing boundaries have been put up, but I'm seeing some of those boundaries aren't necessary anymore, and I'm seeing some of you need to let others in a platonic friendship way. Yeah, I'm not seeing this as a romantic thing. Some of you might need some help as well, or some support, and need to learn how to open up a little bit and connect with those that are like-minded. Like, yeah, I don't know why I'm getting like some of you might not have many friends or have those boundaries up, but I'm seeing that source and spirit want you to open yourself up a little bit more. I'm seeing like where you're at right now is a safe place. You're in a safe space. With the cat at the base of the deck, some of you might have gone through some connections or relationships, or even like with parental like figures that have been a bit codependent. Maybe you've relied on others a bit too much, or you've allowed others to rely on you a little bit too much. And I'm seeing this in all dynamics. So it could be like parents, like things you've learned from your parents. I'm seeing romance as well, like codependency there. But I'm seeing like there needs to be some sort of like breaking free or independence in some way. Yeah, and there's just reminders here that you have support around you if you want it. It's up to you to go out of your comfort zone and what you're used to actually acquire it, if that makes sense. With the octopus, this does talk about shape-shifting in terms of like changing your, or taking control of your energy or what you're feeling by shifting your physical. So that could be like your appearance, what you're wearing, like, you might wake up and feel like shit, and but you want to feel more joyful. You want to be in a more playful energy or something like that. Then incorporate those energies into what you're wearing or your posture. Like, this talks a lot about like, I guess, like slouching over, just as examples. And needing to lift your shoulders back and lift your head up as well. So, yeah, I'm seeing like part of your intelligence, your emotional intelligence, air signs, is that you are able to shape shift. And I'm seeing, I know octopus is water, but I'm seeing the wind, So shift with shift with the winds, shift with how you feel, embrace your authentic expression, however that comes out, and use your emotional intelligence in that way. And when I see the octopus, I think of how many, like, these are legs, right? I'm like, ooh, how many legs they have. So there's different parts of your being that require attention, and I'm kind of seeing there might be a part or parts of your being that you're kind of neglecting, and that might be because of this like codependency or attachment that you have with the cat here. And as it says, this is a domestic cat. So when I think of domestic cats, they require being fed. They always depends on the cat, but a lot of cats require some sort of affection at some point. You know, it might not be the most affectionate, but there's still that dependency. When cats in their like tigers or cats in the wild don't require any of that kind of over dependency or codependency, you know, because we've actually made animals this way to be dependent on us. So if I'm thinking of it in that sense, I'm going back to how you've been parented, how you might need to parent yourself as well, air signs, at this time, and that might include being a little bit more grateful. So yeah, there might be some things that you've been complaining about. That's natural. So I'm seeing that source is just reminding you all to focus on the positive things in your life, focus on the sweetness. I feel like some of you all have been working really hard or consistently, and you're gonna get those like results that you're looking for. But there is some sort of support that you might need, like even if it's like talking therapy, just because, yeah, there might be some like talking that needs to happen, or any sort of thing that might be therapeutic for you all. Some of you all might need to forgive people in your past as well. Yeah, okay. Guidance affirmations you have for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius at this time. We have the World. So some cycles are completing for you all. You all are really being encouraged to embrace change and let like the past cycles, particularly when it comes to like the trust stuff, friendships, or whatever it is, even if it's not friendships and it's actual like romantic relationships or anything, any relationships or connections. We've just quickly pulled Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, which actually just fell reversed, and then Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So lots of pentacles for you all, so lots of abundance coming through. I'm seeing at this time it's really important to focus on your physical health. So that's like your body, your food that you're eating, your home. I was also really drawn to the adornments. So some of you might be really enjoying jewelry or like dressing, and that might be what that shape-shifting energy is as well, like tapping into, I heard certain characters. So that might be something that's fun for you all. I am seeing that y'all are really abundant, and I think some of you don't realize how wealthy you are in comparison to a lot of people. Not that we are comparing, but I think Source is wanting you to see how abundant your world actually is, and this is a part of your ancestral legacy. So your ancestors began this for you, is what I'm seeing. So I'm seeing a lot more gratitude needs to go to your ancestors. If you connect with them in a spiritual way, I'm seeing you'll need to give offering somehow. I feel like some of you might be neglecting that spiritual practice, but I'm also seeing that there is some sort of challenge here, or there's an opportunity and there's something coming that's stable, but I feel like it might be disguised as a challenge at first, or might be difficult at first when you're like building this. But there's an opening of doors for you. Yeah, and there was the moon at the base of the deck, so I'm seeing that some of you won't know that this wealth that has been gifted to you by the earth, through the earth, is coming. Like, it's going to be hidden. So yeah, so staying in that energy of receiving and